Hello everyone, how are you doing today? I am Ali, nice to meet you. Get your chair, sit comfy, and let's go to the video. So, I'm literally doing this video only because I haven't posted in a few times, so I'm just trying to keep going, but I'm so bored that I don't have the perfect setup to complete my things here. So this is the new thing that you guys are probably going to see for the next days. What I was actually going to say in this video is basically a few weeks ago I had a question on my Instagram account, which I was literally asking people on my stories if they think that accent is really important when you're learning another language, or if we can only just consider it. However, a lot of people said actually that we shouldn't try to hide our accent, meaning like when we are Brazilians or when you're learning English or any other language, you don't really have to try to hide your accent. However, people were saying that accent does not really matter on the language that you're speaking, and I quite disagree with the idea, but I do agree with the idea as well. What happened is, when we are learning another language, it means that you're trying to sound, or you're trying to speak as a native speaker, or you're trying to speak properly. And sometimes if you don't have the exact pronunciation, you won't be understood. So let's say, for example, that I am trying to say rent, right? The word rent has this R sound, which is only in English. Like me as a Brazilian, I don't have this in Brazil. And then if I say I'm trying to rent a house, I'm trying to rent a house, this won't work. People wouldn't understand me just because I'm saying rent instead of rent, because they don't have this sound of rent if the word is with R. They have rent with H, and H-E-N-T, I don't even know what it means, but I don't think that this is a proper word. So there's quite of an intriguing thing there that we have to pay attention, because we're speaking another language, we want to sound like native. However, we don't want like to hide our accent. So either of the ways, if you're trying to sound like a native, then you're basically hiding your accent. It doesn't mean that you have to lose whatever you are from Brazil or wherever think you have to be. I'm telling, be yourself. However, if you want to have a better English, then do it so. Not meaning that you're trying to hide your accent on purpose to does not be recognized as a Brazilian because you're ashamed. There's totally different story there. So one thing is, oh, I'm trying to sound like an American, I'm trying to sound like a British, I'm trying to sound as an Irish person. And another thing is, oh, I don't want to be recognized as a Brazilian when I speak English. It's up to you. I don't try to do it just because I think that the accent I have from Brazil into English, it just brings a lot more of my background, my history, my actions, my effectiveness. I just think I have a lot of my background that I just don't want to hide it. So whenever you're learning a new language, just remember that you have your values, but don't try to hide it. Don't try to not sound where you're coming from, because there where you're coming from is where your family probably is where your values come from, is where you worked a lot harder to be getting money, to be abroad, to be in another country, to be in another nation. So literally all you have done in the past is basically what have brought you into this country, into this place you are, into the dream you're living. So just don't try to ignore it. That's the message, I think. Hope you guys liked. So if you have any concerns or anything to let me know, just put it on the comments here, and see you then.